Hello everyone, welcome to Caroline's Craftery and welcome to a Thrifty Canucks haul today that I got at the Lions Club. So let's just see. Now there's this identification of articles exported. Now this was just randomly laying on a table. I have no idea what it was actually for. This is 1981 here, so I just thought that was a fun little piece of ephemera. I got this. Now this was all the Monopoly money there was, but this is smaller than your ordinary Monopoly money. So again, just randomly laying on a table. I have no idea, why. I didn't even see a Monopoly game there, actually. There was this old picture, again, it was just laying on the table, so grab that up, why not? We got, this too was something else. Now it's on a piece of some kind of paper, but it's not written in English. Now, I have no idea what language it is. I'm going to say, looking at this, it was some kind of sewing. It's got to do with sewing. But I thought, what a great little piece of ephemera. So if you happen to know what language that is, I'm going to say it's probably German, but I don't honestly know. Another little fun piece of ephemera. There was this cute, it's a pattern, but it's in just this cute little book. And can't remember, there's a special name for this kind of cross stitch. But I thought, wouldn't that be great in like a sewing journal of some kind? Just the way it is. It's such a cute little booklet. And it's got a little envelope. So a few good little pieces of different ephemera. Ephemera is always fun. Not even sure what these are. Sorry for the nose, but there's some kind of index cards. Well, that's exactly what they are, some kind of index cards, and these are some labels that would fit up there. So I gotta grab those. Use them for something, I am sure. We got a brand new roll of some purple ribbon. Now, see if I can open it without too much hassles here. Yeah, it's an organza ribbon, which is nice. And of course, it is purple. It says there is going to be 12 feet of it on there. Super sheer regal purple. So definitely use that. Got one doily, nice oval doily. Probably end up dyeing that. I got this here now. I don't know what's in it. It's just like cotton in it. No, there might be some dried flowers in there or something. But just this really cute little bag with some ribbon embroidery. So I'm going to take the stuffing out of there. I'll either use the bag and maybe make a pocket or something, or I will definitely use this somehow in a journal. I do want to learn how to do the ribbon embroidery. It's actually quite pretty. So that was nice. I got these. Now these are just like a coaster kind of I don't know what they're made out of. Anyways, but they're not in English. And I thought that was kind of fun. This one's for a restaurant of some kind. We got this one. I don't know if that actually says burger or something else. But I thought these were just kind of fun because of the fact they are not in English. If you do know what language these are in, please let me know. But I thought they would be fun for something. That almost seems Dutch-ish. just that picture, but let's see. Yeah, I don't even know. Don't know. But something different, that is for sure. No idea what I'm going to do with them, but I grabbed them just because they were fun. I got, I got this lock. Now it's full of holes, not holes that go all the way through, but no key or anything with it. It's just a lock. But I'll find something to do with that. We got some playing cards. Now, I used to have so many playing cards, and then I got rid of some. And I don't know, it seems like now I've been collecting them again. But these are beautiful flower ones. So probably what I'm going to do is I'm going to take some out, and then I'm just going to give the rest away, I think. And then there's these two beautiful sets. I'm just going to dig one of each, but beautiful flower sets. Just your typical ordinary cards on the back. Probably send the jokers to Kim just because. But just a nice flower sets. Like I say, I seem to be on a card kick again all of a sudden. So, and you know, when you get like 52, 54 cards in a deck, that's a lot. Especially, you know, you got a lot. And I don't do much with cards yet. And I should, because I do like when people alter them. Now, this was a cute little book. Again, I got it because it wasn't in English. But I do like this little book. It's a cloth cover. Looks like 1994. And again, I don't know what language it's in, but it's in a different language. Thinking it's almost a recipe book. Looking at kind of the list here and then here. These pages they're quite thick actually. So I just thought that might be fun to play with. And like I say, I'm pretty sure it's a recipe book. So there's that one. Where am I going to pile these? Throw them on the floor. Then we've got this one here. Again, don't know. Oh, look, bonus. Stamps. Saskatoon berry. So those are Canadian stamps. 1969 it says here. And again, not in English. This one's definitely a recipe book. And I grabbed them mostly because they're not English. So as I say, well, they've got all different countries there. But if you do know what language these are, I'm going to presume they're all the same language. But let me know. A couple of these little recipe booklet things. And again, I thought these would be great just tucked in a pocket in a cooking journal of some kind. Some fun looking goodies in this. So I've got two of those. And then this is from 2002. And again, it's mostly a foreign language to me. And these are kind of like almost like a postcard type idea on the back with the dates. And again, I got it because there's a little bit of English, but not much. So, and 2002, so it's not like it's old. And this one is from 1983. And now the same idea, it's not English. So I just thought, well, you know, it'll be fun because it is nice doing collage and stuff like that with things that are a bit different. So some great pictures in here as well. But yeah, fun stuff. And then there was this recipe book as well, and again, not in English. Not sure, don't think I've seen a date in this one. Let's just see. 1974. Now these are kind of, the paper feels really different in this one. It's not thick, but too, having this ring bound here, when you rip them out, you get that great edge. But just a fun recipe book. A few of these pages in color. The inside is kind of plain, just like with this brown, with the black writing, etc. But yeah, thought that was be fun. I've never actually seen a recipe book in a different language, so it's kind of fun. And I got this. It's in pretty decent shape. Some ink there, but this is just a writing book, and it looks like maybe one page is torn out of it. I always look for these because I'm a really big note taker. I don't do journaling, but I take lots of notes about stuff. So I'll put that for when I'm done the book that I'm working on now. I got, not sure where that came from. That might have been from when I was sorting jewelry early. But this job work plans. And this is just a big booklet from, obviously, 19 whatever. And yeah, you would just write on it. So I'm going to tea dye these, and whether I probably just fold it as a page in a journal. And then you got, some good writing space and whatnot. And even though the lines will all be going the other way, it's still fun. It's something different. So that'll be fun. I got a whole bunch of buttons. Now, you've seen my button jar. It's the last thing I need is buttons. But I want to make a bunch of button cards. I've made them before, and I'll probably do another video of it. But I thought, being that these were all sorted, these would be great from the button cards, because then I could just use them. There's some cute little flowered ones. I was looking at these are really nice. They're some kind of metal, really, really thin. And some are just your plain, ordinary shirt buttons and whatnot, but some are really good. And some of these I'll be able to use for my button flowers. This will be a nice size for a button flower. And some beautiful purple ones, all kinds of colors. So those are always fun. These here ones I'll just dump into my button jar. But yeah, so all this was at the Lion. So now for the find of the day, nothing spectacular, but I do like it. I like them. Actually, I got two things. There is this here. Now, these are just like a sticker. That one's coming off, but I can glue it. They're not old. Now, on this one, the handle's missing, but the screws are there. So I'm hoping maybe I can glue something on top, maybe beads or something like that. I'm not sure. I just kind of like the box. And then inside, it's just a plain velvety type stuff. So I kind of liked it. It kind of looked old. I like the stickers on it. So yeah, I will find some place to set that in my room and put something in it. And this one here, I really liked this one. Now, I don't know. Don't know if I can raise my camera up. Let me try raising my camera up a little bit more. Just so then you can see it a little better. Now this is like a wicker, I guess. Really, really pretty. I don't know if it's old. I really don't know. There's no stickers on it. No writing or anything. Cute little metal hinges. And it's actually nailed together. Like all these are nailed. A couple of them are coming loose, but I could just tap that with a little hammer. But yeah, I just really like this. And then it opens up. Just, there's like a wooden, oh, actually it goes underneath there. So that's kind of cool. I thought, when I first looked at it, I thought that kind of just was this square. But it actually goes under there. So there's more room in there than I thought. So that's kind of cool. I quite like that. I'll just do it up. So I'm going to set that next to the other wicker basket that I got. That's kind of similar, same idea type thing. I'll tap in a few of these with my little tiny hammer. But yeah, this is my find of the day. I'm going to do a craft room tour again pretty soon because I've made a few changes since my last one. But let me know what you like the best. And now I can put all this stuff away, being that I've showed you. Hope you enjoyed this little video. Check out the other links below for Thrifty Canucks videos. Kim Newberg started this a few years back, so there's a number of people doing it. I think it's a fun thing to do. And I will put this away, so check out all the links, check out the shop, check out my Facebook group, etc. And we'll see you soon. Bye.